Hey, good morning. Well, I got parts in for the mower. I've got a jungle for a yard, and I got a thunderstorm coming in. Looks like it's gonna be here in less than an hour. I'm gonna show you guys. This is weatherbug. Weatherbug showing it coming right to that blue dot. But watch this, I hit hourly. 0% chance anywhere on that board. So weatherbug shows it's here, but it ain't showing it's coming. So I don't know what I'm gonna get out of the deal, but y'all, I'm gonna put a little fuel in the mower and change the air filter, and I want to change spark plugs right quick, but I'm gonna put that off. I've got new spark plugs, air filter, oil filter, no oil yet, the oil hadn't came. What else? Fuel filter, spark plugs, all of that stuff, but I don't have time to mess with it. I really need to get the backyard mowed at very minimum before the storm gets here. So I'm gonna set y'all in a little safer place. Change the air filter. I'm gonna put y'all under some covers, what I'm gonna do. One of my favorite spots on the farm, the back porch. But I'll set y'all under here. And put some fuel in there and change that air filter, and then I'm gonna wait on the spark plugs and everything else because I'm racing the storm. Hopefully we'll get this done pretty quick. Grass is already wet. It may be too wet to mow now. That's just wet from the morning dew. May not even get started. It is thundering directly above me. Doesn't show to be above me on the radar, but it's definitely thundering right above me. I'm gonna grab a little bit of starting fluid just to cheat, get that thing start faster. So I had this set on follow me, and I ran in the garage. It followed me all the way there, and now I can't get it to follow me. I don't know what's going on. Still new to this gimbal thing, but I'm trying. Let's just see if I can get some mowing done. Well, that starting fluid ain't helping me at all. Change of plans. I'm gonna go get another cup of coffee, sit on the back porch and watch this rainstorm. Well, I was doing everything wrong. I didn't have the safety brake set when I first started, trying to start it. And I set that, I couldn't get enough weight on the seat I was having to jump it across the solenoid to get it started because the solenoid's out. I got a new one, but I was racing this storm that's here now. You can see the trees whipping beside me. But I finally just went ahead and sat on the seat and tried to short it across that solenoid. And when I did, I realized the blades were still engaged. So I had all the safety gear, every one of them, nobody in the seat. The brake wasn't set, and the blade PTO was engaged. Nothing's gonna start when it does that, when it's all like that. So now I think I flooded it before I was able to get it started. So it'll set through the rain, things will dry up. Maybe it's probably gonna get hot this afternoon, so maybe I'll get it mowed this afternoon. No promises, because we got a candy event, the first one since the accident, coming up this afternoon at Thinkability. Thinkability and Duncan on West Beach. I'm just right inside the edge of the porch, and I've already got a raindrop on me. I don't know if I'm far enough in. It really isn't raining here, it's raining around us. I can see it in the distance. I just got hit again. I think I'm gonna have to move over. This storm's coming from the north. We don't normally have that many storms come out of the north, but lately, this year we'd had several come out of the northwest. They normally come out of the southwest. I guess that's the jet stream's changed, at least for now. Lots of wind. It's raining way into the porch now. Not heavy yet, but there's lots of wind. And our roof is already totaled. We're just waiting on the roofer. Matter of fact, I think he was coming today. We'll see. Got to get an estimate. They've already given us an estimate and paid us from the insurance company. Totaled the roof 2 days after the car wreck. I'm gonna move my chair a little further inside the porch so I don't get wet. This may not be far enough. I'm gonna flip y'all around and let you see this storm. I don't know if y'all can see that out in the distance. We get past all the feeders and posts and stuff, but more clouds are just rolling out there. Not rolling like tornadic, but just flying by, moving quickly. The windmills are humming. They got an overspeed on them so they can't turn too fast, but storms are coming in. Winds died a little bit. It was really getting it here just a minute ago. Well, the edge of the storm is right here at us. Let's see if it says anything on hourly yet. Oh yeah, it says 100% chance now. Isn't that funny? Supposed to be done by 11 o'clock. I don't know if y'all can see it. The real heavy rain still hadn't got here, but that Martin house is whipping all over the place in the rain. In the wind, not the rain. It doesn't look like it's moving all that much on this camera, but it's going back and forth and sideways and around. It's 30 feet up there on a pretty thin pole, so it's definitely going to move. It doesn't look like it's that high because my yard goes downhill from here. Might see more movement zoomed out. Oh, look at them clouds behind it. Yeah, I think it looks like it's moving more zoomed out. I had a change of plans. I couldn't get far enough away from that edge without getting rained on in the back porch. So I'm sitting on the front porch. I don't think I've ever sat just up in the door cubby, but I like being outside, and this is one of them rare days in July when it's not way too hot. So I got another cup of coffee and I'm sitting on the front porch. Y'all can hear the thunder rolling. Flags are flying nearly due south. So I'll show y'all that here in just a minute. But the storm is here. I don't think it's gonna last all that long, but it is here. See, right up there through the trees, that flag is flying nearly due south. The rain really ain't got nothing but a slow rain. But the lightning and the thunder is getting after it. If anybody notices that little clip in our videos, it'll be in this one too, at the very front, right after we introduce the video or say good morning or welcome to the farm or whatever case may be, that little clip was taken from right here. Deanna took that picture, and the flowers were blooming on this Rose of Sharon and just lots of pretty stuff, and that sun and the way it was, so we used that for our main picture. When it ain't, that was a big bolt of lightning. I don't care how not scared of storms you are, something like that will run chills on you when you're sitting out here with it. But when it ain't stormy and on the clear day, Mount Scott's right through there. You can see it. It's about 45 miles over there by as the crow flies. But you can see it from here. We're one of the high spots in the county. Alright, so I'm gonna bring y'all back when we figure out what the rest of the day holds. Thought I'd bring y'all back. I'm still sitting out here on the front porch, but can't really tell on camera, but right up through there is my flag pole, and it's flying straight north now when it was flying straight south. The biggest part of these storms went right south of us and right north of us. We just barely getting a little rain. I don't know if y'all can see that flag flopping up in there or not. Right at the top of the screen, right. Can't get you over there far enough without hitting a brick wall. It's still a beautiful day here. We just ain't getting to do what the whole day was set up for. Tomorrow's video, I'm gonna try to shoot a whole lot more videos. Tomorrow we're going shopping for our youngest son's wedding. So we'll be running around Oklahoma City and this and that. We're gonna bring y'all along, see what happens. Not very bright sitting in this corner of the front porch. I am enjoying my morning. I watched Al Lumna on Lumna Acres last night work in the rain. And there are things I could do, and I don't mind getting wet. There's too much thunder and lightning in this storm. Al's storm did not have thunder and lightning, so I'm choosing, boy, that north wind just blowing straight north just really hit. Porch light came back on, the auto porch light. Brightened up a little bit over here, see. But anyway, y'all was wondering why I wasn't working in the rain, and guys like Al do. Al's in Vermont or New Hampshire, I think it's Vermont. Thunderstorms up there are more rainstorms and not thunder and not lightning. We get them this time of year, they're usually pretty mean. You know, the way that rain has switched around and now blowing to the north instead of to the south, I could probably go back and sit on the back porch again. But I'm pretty comfortable right here. I think I'll hang out and just spend a little while here. Deanna's got some errands to run, and I got plenty to do. I had a whole day planned. I literally did not expect it to rain today. I use WeatherBug as my app most of the time. I got Channel 9 out of Oklahoma City, but WeatherBug usually does a pretty good job. They did not have this storm in their predicaments. It was showing on their radar. Radars don't lie, I guess, but they did not anticipate this storm because today was supposed to have been about 89 degrees and hot with a little bit of overcast, it said. Well, we're getting that overcast, that's for sure. Complete overcast. I was planning on getting this yard mowed. My roofer's supposed to come today, I think, and get an estimate. That's the last step we need, and then whenever he can get to it, get the new roof on the main house here on the farm, the guest house here on the farm, and a little shed in the backyard. Everything we got regular shingles on needs redone. Dana's standing in the house watching me. But anyway, I was planning on getting this grass mowed, meeting with him, getting some bee boxes ready for that beehive, maybe a honey box, maybe just another brood box. I'm gonna flip y'all around. This storm's getting more intense here now. Bending my flagpole to the north now. That's a 30-foot flagpole, just like that backyard martin pole is. But see the rain, I don't know if y'all can see that rain kind of flying sideways off the house there. It is, we got some of the big storm now. The ones I said went south of us is now hitting the edge of it. We're just on the edge of it. Anyway, Deanna's not gonna leave till this storm's over. Thunder. Lots of thunder. I think the mean part of the storm is already to our east. But there's still a little lightning to the west. You know, all them flowers ain't in bloom on this little rose Sharon here by the porch like they are in that picture, and I don't have that bright orange background like that picture Deanna took, but it's still pretty from sitting here. Got, I'm turning it the wrong way. See that rose of Sharon out there is blooming. It's looking real pretty. See that? Thought we lost all them rose of Sharons. We got two big ones on the north side of the house. That one being one of them. And small one here in the front. The big one thought they froze out this year. Well, anyway, I guess I'm getting a little bit wet on the front porch now. And I got a whole brick wall beside me. Rains are coming down in buckets, so I'm probably going to get up and get out of here. I thought I'd try to show y'all. After all that blowing south and blowing north, that flag is hanging straight down now. Wind is just rain pouring straight down, the flag's hanging straight down. Still got plenty of lightning and thunder. And I had already put y'all up, and we're just sitting out here enjoying the rain actually. And I noticed that flag flying straight, and you know, it was flying straight south originally, blowing straight south. then it was blowing straight north, and then it was hanging straight down. And everything out here is just getting drenched from a straight down hard rain. But no more wind. All the wind is laid down. It's all in the front of the storm. You know, when storms like that's happening, you're getting a lot of wind and stuff. The storm ain't got there yet, and everything gets real still. You better run for cover, because that's a sure enough telltale sign there could be a tornado close. But on the back side of the storm, that's not a problem. That wind just dies off, it's not a problem. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to drinking my coffee. Rain is starting to slack up a little bit. I think since the mosquitoes have found me on the front porch here and they're buzzing around my head like B-52 bombers, I think I'm gonna go in and cook some breakfast. I just went out without eating this morning. Was gonna try to get busy, but you know, the weather had a whole nother idea. I want to show y'all something, see if I can find it on camera. Mount Scott just popped out of the clouds. Let me get y'all flipped around. Get up way off in the distance back. There's a telephone pole there. You can see, whoop, you can see it, middle of the screen, right in the middle. Just popped out of the clouds after the storm's passing through. Like I said, that's 45 miles as the crow flies over there. But it's a beautiful view to have on your front porch. Storm ain't done, but it's starting to get there. Back to what I was talking about earlier, I also was planning on getting some chickens moved out into a chicken tractor today. But that requires me mowing some grass where the chicken tractor is and getting a couple of repairs to the chicken tractor done. So later this evening we've got a candy sale, weather permitting, because it's an outside sale. And we will play it by ear. You know, it's just now 9:30 in the morning. So this storm's been rolling through here for a couple of hours now. But since I was out there with the mower. Doesn't seem like that long on the video, I know. Maybe not even 2 hours, but an hour and a half anyhow. My eyes look funny on here. It's because I always want to look at myself, and I got to look at the camera instead. When I look at myself, it makes me look like I'm looking off to the side. The wind is back with a vengeance. I thought the storm was just about over and the wind started galing through here. Look at Mount Scott now. See it much better out there now. But it's probably in the clear. The storm's probably past Mount Scott. We've gone from north wind blowing south, south wind blowing north, to dead still, and this one is kind of blowing more east to west. East to west with a little bit of east and northwest. Just watching my flag. We'll see about getting that breakfast. I got something in mind I think is going to be good. Alright, so We're gonna try to cook something pretty quick. Deanna is gonna run some errands and I'm gonna go with her since I can't do everything else I was wanting to do today. But I am hungry and I don't want to go to town and buy something. Got my skillet hot. This is just salt, pepper, garlic, and butter on some pulled pork that Deanna actually did in the crock pot. There's a little bit of bacon grease in the skillet already. You get some of that butter and fat renderings off of that pork in that skillet too. Try to zoom y'all in. Won't zoom on this side of the camera. So I mentioned it before. I do 99.9% of all my filming with cell phones, and there are some limitations, but I'm used to them. The editing. If I was full time doing this at home and no other job, I might have time to learn how to use a different editing program, but this is what I know, so this is what I'm sticking with. So to the pork, I'm going to add a little bit of oregano, cumin. This is going to give it kind of a Spanish flair, Mexican, if you will. Cayenne pepper and chili powder. And while that's getting good and hot, it's almost there. I'm gonna mix me up a little sauce to pour over this. I've got heavy cream and just some green roasted salsa verde with a medium heat. 3 farm fresh eggs. From our chickens. Get a good scramble on all of that. Turn the heat off, it's pretty much done. Add that sauce. Just a little bit more salt for the eggs. Black pepper. You watch my channel before, you know I like black pepper. And last but not least, put a bit of lime, powdered lime. Got coffee. And my version of one of my favorite breakfasts. See y'all later. Give y'all a taste test right quick. The pork's perfect, it's not dry. The eggs are not overcooked. And that sauce I put together with the lime really brings that out. Tastes like a place I like to go in Oklahoma City called Cacao, and that's kind of what I was shooting for. They're a El Salvadorian type food. I've shot a video from there, just a little short, but anyway, it's kind of what I was going for, is that flavor, and it is good, y'all. Try it sometime. Well, since my plans have definitely changed for the day, I'm at the church with Deanna, and we're looking at wedding stuff for our son and Lacey, Tristan and Lacey's wedding coming up in August. And I thought this sign was worth throwing in this video because it's definitely a true statement. Home of the free because of the brave. We are making a quick visit to the south side of Comanche Trade Days. I don't know how often they have it, do you, Dina? Anyway, they're having trade days today and we're delivering some candy. So y'all check out Comanche Trade Days. Hey, it's easy to lose a day, isn't it? We got that storm this morning, killed us on the mowing and bees and working with the putting them new chickens out. And then we went to town to run errands on the wedding that's coming up. So it is now 3 o'clock and there is another storm brewing in the distance. But I am headed into town to set up and sell freeze-dried candy at the farmer's market. It's on West Beach in Duncan. If you see this, probably won't see this because I'm not going to be able to get it edited before I get home. But anyway, for the future, West Beach in Duncan is called Thinkability, and it's a farmer's market. See that black pickup over there? That's the roofer here. He's given an estimate to replace our roofs on the big house, the main house, the guest house, and the little shed in the backyard. And so we just got all kinds of stuff going on, but I'm gonna get off here and I'll talk to you guys when I get to Thinkability. Out here to Thinkability. This is the first time we've set up since the accident. We're trying to put it all back together. I throwed a little short out there. We got live music behind me there, right next to me. Lots of other vendors. I know y'all not gonna see this before I'm already tearing down and headed back home, because I'm not gonna edit till later this evening when I get home. But y'all, it's cool. It happens once a month. This way. It happens once a month out here, and they got quite a few vendors out here. Just check us out. It's getting bigger and bigger each time. I don't know, we got vegetables out there, and then inside the store, we got all kinds of stuff that's here throughout the week. So our candy's in there, and lots of other stuff. Y'all come out and check us out. Sometime this is like the second Friday of the month, but the store behind me, it's behind my awning there, it's open 5 days a week plus. So y'all come check it out. Talk to you later. Bye. I made it back home from the sale, and I was going to wrap this video up and just challenge y'all to go and be a blessing for someone else and give Jesus the credit. Y'all take care. God bless.